What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV. This is going to be a review and comparison of the Apple AirPods Pro and the Apple AirPods 3, aka third generation. Now, just looking at these cases on a surface level, the biggest difference is the size. The AirPods Pro is a longer case versus the AirPods 3 is more stubbier. Otherwise, they're pretty much identical. They both wirelessly charge. They both have hinges on the back. Lightning charging at the bottom. This is what they look like when they're open. Here's the buds. This is the Pro on this side, and then this is the AirPods 3. They both look eerily similar. The biggest difference is the Pros have ear tips and the AirPods 3 don't. So comfort-wise, that might be a big deal to you if you need it, but we'll talk about that in a second when I think of the comfort. Now, there's two features that the AirPods Pro have that the AirPods 3 do not have. And those two major features are active noise cancellation and transparency mode. Now, with transparency mode and active noise cancellation, all you do is pinch and hold the bud and it will switch between the two modes. And what those modes are, transparency mode allows you to hear what's going on around you. And with the AirPods Pro, it gets as in-depth and as impressive as almost being a hearing aid replacement. And you can also go into an extra feature that will amplify voices and block out noise around you. So I had my mom use these, and when my mom used the AirPods Pro, she could actually hear better than she does with her hearing aid. Because of the fact with a hearing aid, it just amplifies all the sounds. But with these, again, there's that feature that you can also hear what's going on around you. It amplifies that, but then it also amplifies just the voices and, tones down the background sound. So I was totally blown away that it actually worked better, because their hearing aid is like $2,000 and these are $200. So that's a huge, huge get. Transparency mode to allow you to be able to not only use as a kind of hearing aid, but to hear your music, but then also hear what's going on around you is awesome. And these have maybe the best transparency mode on any earbuds that I've tried. Also, the active noise cancellation. These AirPods 3 don't have it. That blocks out a lot of the outside noise, at least dulls it down. It's not completely blocked out, but again, these have some of the best active noise cancellation that I've ever heard. And these having the transparency mode and the active noise cancellation are two reasons without a doubt to get over the AirPods 3, because it's so impressive and dulls out that noise. They're really, really great. Now, comfort on these, I was split at first. I thought the AirPods Pro did feel better in my ear, because when I put the AirPods 3 in my ear for like the first time, I was like, kind of hurts my ear. But then you know what? I actually forgot these were in my ear at one point, the AirPods 3. And I was like, you know what? These are actually, for me anyway, and it's gonna be different across the board, they're actually more comfortable than the AirPods 3. Now, I do have the biggest ear tips on the AirPods 3, so that not only gives you better sound, better active noise cancellation, and then just better blocking out of everything, but also it's gonna potentially feel tighter in your ear, but you could put the smaller buds tips on there as well. But comfort-wise, me personally, I'd give it to the AirPods 3 as more comfortable, at least in my ears. Sound overall in both of these is fairly similar. I would say, and again, they have the bigger tips on here, so it's going to amplify and make the bass a little bit stronger. The AirPods Pro did have a punchier sound. They also had a sound that was maybe a little bit more, not muddy, but like a little bit more dull, like because of the big ear tips. So I would say that the AirPods 3 did sound a little bit more dynamic across the board. It's all preference for you. I would be happy with both of these, but if I had to absolutely choose just sound overall with the setup that I'm using, I'd choose the AirPods 3 by a slight margin. Battery life, I have a little bit of a breakdown here just so you know, but basically the AirPods 3 do have slightly better battery life. They have an hour more of listening time when you turn everything off, just like you could turn off everything on the AirPods Pro. They have about 6 hours more battery life with the case, and then about 2 hours more of talk time, 20 versus 18. This is a voice memo with the AirPods Pro, and you get an idea of what these sound like, and we will compare them in just a moment, but here you go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, AirPods Pro. These are the AirPods 3, so you can get an idea how these compare against the last ones we just tried. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, these are the AirPods 3. Price obviously is another factor. When the AirPods Pro came out, I believe they were $250. The AirPods 3 were like $179 or something like that. But currently at the time of making this video, you can pick up the AirPods 3 at Walmart or Best Buy. I'll link them both down below for $197. And you can get the AirPods 3 for $170. So price is very, very similar. Both of these also do work with Android and Windows and Apple devices, have them be iPhones, iPads, or computers. So if you're, don't have an Apple device, these do still work on those other devices. Now, with everything that I said there, which ones would I have you buy and choose? At the time of making this video, with the prices being so similar, get the AirPods Pro. Those extra features that these don't have, which is the active noise cancellation and the transparency mode, are game changers in terms of adding to that overall quality of sound. Because when you have these in your ear and you just press and hold on there, say you're listening to music, you can pause your music or just press and hold it and have the transparency mode turn on, and to be able to hear if someone's talking to you or if there's an intercom on the train or the airplane. And then the active noise cancellation to dull and block out some of the outside noise is so good. Now, you can still block out some of the noise with the AirPods 3 if you have your audio loud enough, but for $20 to $30 more, it's no doubt to get these, the AirPods Pro. You have to. It's just, why wouldn't you? Spend 30 bucks more, get the extra features. It's well worth it. But if you get these, I still think you'd be pretty happy with it. But this, having the extra two things, just makes it totally better, at least in my eyes and ears. Thanks for watching. If you want to pick either one of these up, they're both linked down below, and we'll see you down the road. Peace.